Described as the world's most powerful tropical typhoon this year, Super Typhoon Ragasa hit the shores of rural town of Guangfu, Taiwan. Taiwan recorded nearly 60 centimeters of rainfall in its mountainous east, reporting 15 deaths and 17 people missing. Transport disruptions continued for a second day on Tuesday, with 273 flights cancelled and some railway services suspended. The government has evacuated more than 7,600 people from mountainous south and eastern areas as the typhoon is expected to intensify.
I've been seeing is that the typhoon is very intense, and then it began to form something called concentric eye wall. That means there's an inner eye wall and there's an outer eye wall. And this kind of concentric eye wall eventually may lead to the dissipation of the inner eye wall, and that appear to be a way to enlarge your storm. But surely they might weaken a little bit, but again there are other mechanisms maybe also leads to intensify again.
The typhoon has also raised concerns about global warming, which is among the key issues on the agenda at the UN General Assembly.
Because of global warming, you will have more moisture in the atmosphere, and water temperature is also high, and therefore you would expect to have once the storm develops, it has more energy, and so you can expect the storm to become even more intense in the future. So you should expect to have more super typhoons, not only to hit the South China coast, but maybe even other parts of Asia.
The storm is expected to maintain super typhoon intensity as it moves closer to Hong Kong and China's southern coast. Some residents recount their experiences with the floods, while others brace for the worst effects.
He says, I was downstairs pulling down the iron overhead door when the flood hit right after I secured it. The water came very quickly. She says, it was mentioned that along Maxi Mountain, close to the broken bridge, there was an evacuation of a few households. Nobody expected it to be this serious. He says, I am worried and hope to minimize the loss. I have lived here for 40 years and know which typhoons are strong. With advice from experts in high tides, water levels will rise around 3.5 to 4 meters. With these wind speeds, the storm must be powerful. We are worried, but will do our best to minimize the damage.
Meanwhile, authorities continue to monitor Typhoon Ragasa closely as communities remain on high alert. Onolomaribe, SABC News.